God is good to me, ever present help in time of need. He is my shelter in times of storm, in seasons of winter. He keeps me warm, and I believe. He's there for me. Yes, I believe. He's there for me.
So what I'm doing right here is I'm actually going to trace out in Sharpie my handle. Now, ordinarily this would be cut out on a bandsaw, but since I don't have a bandsaw, I'm just going to do it on the grinder. Now we've made that this side, so we're going to make that inside left.
Okay.
You can see that. I'll put the same thing inside left, so we know which side is which. And we'll take the opposite side and set it in the exact same spot. We can make our handle again. Make this one inside right. This one inside right.
Now, couldn't they really be interchangeable?
Not necessarily. They could be ever so slightly off, so it does make a difference to have them one side and one side.
Okay.
Theoretically, it shouldn't make a difference, but sometimes it does, so we'll keep it separate. Since I don't have a bandsaw, I'm going to cut it out with an angle grinder. So, this is the most important part, is the setup. Everything has to be set up and in order perfectly, or it won't work. So, we got our anvil ready to go, in case we need to tap it together. Got our knife, got our handle scales right here. Gotta make sure that they're in the proper order. So inner left is gonna go here, it's gonna go last. Inner right goes just like that, and that's going to go first. We've got our brass pins here that we're going to put in.
Because the glue sets up quickly, is that the idea?
The glue sets up very quickly, yes. It's a 5-minute epoxy. We got our clamps, they're there ready to go. And over here, I've got 5-minute epoxy.
I feel like if I was doing this at my house, my wife would frown at me doing it on the kitchen counter.
That's why we get the paper towels.
Of course, I'm a bit of a bull in a china shop, so it's possible that I could make a mess.
In the event that you do make a mess, acetone cleans it.
Okay.
So, you can buy this in 2 squeeze bottles. I like the syringe because you always get an exact 50-50 mixture.
Okay.
You don't need the whole thing though. For one knife you're looking at probably about half. You can always squeeze out a little more if you need it. So you don't want to go crazy with it. And we'll save the rest of it. Put the cap back on.
And how long will it take for this to completely set up?
It usually takes a couple hours, but it's not, you can grind on it before that.
Okay.
Once it's totally dry, it can be ground and shaped. You want to make sure that the epoxy is completely 100% mixed, or it either won't set or it'll take a lot longer to set. This is the most important part. You gotta make sure that everything goes together smoothly and quickly. So you're gonna butter it pretty much just like you were buttering toast. Spread it in a nice even layer. You don't need a lot, but make sure it is coated completely 100%. Next thing we'll put together, we got it facing the front. Make sure our holes line up. Actually, I feel like I got that wrong. There we go. Now I got it right. It's gonna go just like that, right there. And mix up some more. It's gonna go just like that. Set that right there. First pin's gonna go just like that. Second pin's gonna go just like this. I'm sticking through probably about, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch or so. Take your clamps. The first one right here in the middle, the big one. You want to squeeze it tight, but not super tight.
Okay.
If you squeeze it too tight, you squeeze all the glue out. And then you're relying 100% on pins to hold it. So once you get snug, you want to turn it maybe 1/8 of a turn, just like that. Then you put the other clamps on. Again, probably about 1/8 of a turn past. And the last one. From this side. And about 1/8 of a turn. Now we get that together. A little bit of paper towel. You want to clean the epoxy off of the blade. So it's very difficult to get it off later. The more you can get off now, the easier your job will be later. So I'll actually take you, move you down a little bit. We'll take any of the extra epoxy off with the paper towels, or at least as much as we can. Okay, so our handles are dry. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut off the giant staples, and we're gonna peen them over the anvil. Now we got our pins peened. They're peened over. Now we'll take them back to the grinder, and we're going to finish this handle off. Then we'll sharpen it. Here it is all done. Nice, bright, shiny. It's washed, polished, sharpened.
Nice, beautiful
Got
job.
a canvas micarta handle.
You could see your reflection in the blade. Visit them on Facebook, Fontaine Forge. I'm going to link it in the description. Check it out. Go over there, show him some love, and see some of the other work that he does over there. And again, I'm going to put a link in the description. All the music you hear in my video is courtesy of Barry Pilson. There's a link to his channel in the video as well. Thank you all for watching. God bless you.